Alright, so it's just about dark. You can see, I don't know, we got some snow. That much. I'd say probably 3.5, 4 inches so far. Alright, this project here is getting the ram mount off of this pole so I can stick it on the four-wheeler and get you some good footage of me plowing snow. sure everything wasn't covered in snow. Drying off right there with my cast irons. I can show them off a little bit. Look at that cast iron collection. Don't mind the wallpaper. That's on the to-do list of things to get rid of. So I'm going to cook some dinner. I'm going to cook a hamburger, probably a bacon cheeseburger. I plan on making chili for lunch or supper, whatever. I was going to cook chili today and eat it all day, but I didn't, so I'm going to use some of that hamburger and some bacon and make some bacon cheeseburgers. Alright, so I'm going to start off with some venison. I'm just going to make one burger, so I'm just going to use about yay much, however much I want my burger to be. I normally make at least two or more at a time, but not today. This is a very secret ingredient here. It is bacon grease. The deer doesn't have very much fat in it, so I've learned rather than add fat, just add some rendered bacon grease. That's better than fat. Got the French's Worcestershire. If you can tell, I use that in a lot of cooking. I use a lot of wild game when I cook, and Worcestershire is about the most important ingredient in any wild game recipe, if you ask me. And add the kosher salt. like I said, I'm used to doing a lot more than one, so I don't know really about any measurements. I don't really know measurements at all. I just use my eyes. Probably just use a little that side and just do a few shakes of chipotle pepper. I want the little bit of smoke flavor along with a little spice. And then the black pepper. So give a few shakes of that. And just mix it all together. If I'm not using bacon grease, a lot of times I'll add an egg to the burger. I think it bastardizes the burger if you add fat. If you add fat to it. Sorry, that was the pepper. You can pretty much expect that anytime I put pepper in something that I'm going to have at least one giant sneeze. And I just did two kinds of pepper. So, just mixing it up real good. And if you notice I'm wearing gloves, it's not really because I'm worried about germs or anything. It's just because I don't want to wash my hands after touching the meat. So that's my secret. I call it a bachelor hack. One day I'll have a playlist on bachelor hacks. And a playlist. I plan on doing a whole playlist on how to use bacon grease, how to render it, how to use it. Because it's pretty much the secret ingredient to everything that I cook. Either bacon or bacon grease. I'm also going to probably just take one of these hunks of bacon. So I have a bacon cheeseburger. I've got my Harbor Freight kitchen shears. I ordered some fancy kitchen shears at Christmas and then they never came in. So I don't know if I'll ever see them. But the good thing about kitchen shears is they cut anything in the kitchen. Boom. Now I got my bacon. Everything's mixed up. I got a patty. I got my bacon. My cast iron is warming up over there. So I'll see you at the stove. Alrighty, I'm going to start here. Throwing some bacon on there. Now this bacon I got, I don't know. I feel like when they, they brined it or cured it. Not brined, they cured it. I feel like they used too much sugar. And no matter how I've cooked it, it's like the sugar like caramelizes in it and just ruins the bacon. So this bacon will probably be ruined, but that'll happen, I guess. We'll get this guy on there. And this is a Lodge cast iron griddle. The other side's got grooves in it for grill marks, but I'm not really worried about grill marks. I own like four Lodge cast irons, and then some other, my Dutch oven's like some Cajun something or other. All of them have been good. The Cajun one kind of got ruined. It got washed with dish soap, and it should never be washed with dish soap. So it kind of got ruined, but I re-seasoned it. I'm sure that'll be on my cast iron cooking channel. I do a lot of cast iron stuff. Almost everything's cast iron now. Yeah, this is cooking. Enjoy. One of these days I'm going to make a bacon press. Just gonna probably make it out of steel and sandblast it real good and then season it. But until I remember to do that when I have time, it hasn't happened yet. So my bacon kind of curls up if I'm not careful. So the bacon's flipped. Burger's gonna wait a minute. I want to make sure it gets nice and stuck together before I flip it, so I don't end up with sloppy joes or whatever. All right, now I'm gonna get my hillbilly hamburger bun, and I'm gonna turn it into a not hillbilly hamburger bun. Secret is my same secret as the pizza dough or crust. It wasn't really dough because it was just crust. Just give it a little squirt. Put it on here to toast it. And then all of a sudden it is no longer a hillbilly hamburger bun. It is now bacon burger on toast. Oh yeah, that bacon, it might be all right. I just gotta make sure I don't overdo this other side. It just seems like it goes from soggy to like burnt without even trying. Since I got you here, I might as well flip this burger. Oh yeah, just like that. I don't want to push it too hard, but I just want to make sure it's got good contact with that cast iron. Oh, and since you're here, let's see what our toast looks like. Could use a little bit longer, so I'll make sure I get it nice and toasty. Alright, I just took the bacon off. Now I'm going to utilize that fresh bacon grease down here. I definitely won't be saving this bacon grease for later, now that I've got the burger in it. It seems like when I'm on this center burner, I've got definite hot spots and definite not hot spots. I almost get a better, more even heat if I run it off of the 2 burners. That's what's nice about this Lodge. It fits over both burners if you only got 4 burners. It also fits over both burners of my Coleman camp stove, which is the reason why I got it. You can cook about anything on this. But don't leave it in your boat for like a month or so, because then you end up having to sandblast it and re-season it, which I have done. And if you notice, it's really freaking seasoned and nice. So if you need any pointers on seasoning cast iron, just let me know. Alright, the whole wheat toast is toasted to perfection. Of course, that's the only thing that happens in this kitchen. Also, you burn yourself a lot because you're an idiot. Don't use any tools. There we go, that feels better. The last thing to do is pull this burger off. I'm going to go just a little bit longer. I feel like it could go a little longer. I could also use a meat thermometer, which that'd be a really good idea. I'll get it out now. So I got this digital jobby here. I got it set for 150. Apparently it's 73 degrees in my house. Got it set for 150 just because I feel like that's a good temperature. I know I could go way less on this venison. 140 is the bare minimum I like to go on anything. I don't know, 143, I could probably go with that. I'll pull it. Alright, I got the burger pulled. It's resting. Flames off. Flames off. One of these days I will do a tutorial on how to clean your cast iron. I'm not going to do that today, mainly because the sink's got other dishes in it, and I don't want you guys to see my dirty dishes. So I'll do that real quick. That's the key, is doing it real quick. After you cook, don't let anything stick on there. Mainly I just stick it in the sink real quick, squirt it with some cold water. I don't quench it in cold water. That might crack the cast iron. I just squirt some cold water on it real quick. Everything just kind of pops right off of it. I stick it back on the fire. Everything dries out. I squirt some olive oil on it, wipe it down, let it cool down, and we're good. That's quick and dirty way. I'll go into a little science in the future once I do my cast iron cooking show. So pretty much I'm going to get this cleaned up before it cools down, and then I'll assemble that burger. Alright, there it is. It's a finely seasoned cast iron. And by finely seasoned, I could have done a better job cleaning it. But boy, it doesn't get much better than that. Alright, this is going to be a pretty simple burger here. Simple but fancy. If you can tell, I'm using Thousand Island on it. That means it's going to be a fancy burger. So in order to not get a gloop and glopping mess, but still have a good amount of condiment on there, I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom bun. Stick that on there. I did forget the cheese. Hold on a second. Only the finest of cheese for my burgers. It's so fine, it's individually wrapped. That's how you know it's the good stuff, when it's individually wrapped. Alright, so I'm going to stick that on there. Put my bacon on there. I actually didn't totally ruin it. I don't know if I cooked it well enough or not, but I didn't totally ruin it. So, oh, there we go. A little bit more Thousand Island. And boom, that is a burger right there. All right, now I'm at my dining room table, or my recliner, but it's my dining room table tonight. Gonna give this burger a try. That's real good. All right, burger's done. I'm gonna call it a night. Basically, survived day one of the blizzard. I plowed the snow a little bit, did a little e-learning, sent some emails, so basically, I think I'm gonna go to bed tomorrow. I'm gonna get up, do some e-learning, plow some snow. Hopefully, I can get that pot of chili going in the morning. It's gonna be a good episode. Not necessarily how I planned on it being, but I got to the store late yesterday, and basically the only fresh produce that would go in chili was onions that was left there. So I decided to make disaster chili. Whatever I could find in the store that wasn't sold out, that's what I'm making out of, or making the chili out of. So stay tuned tomorrow. Looking forward to hanging out. See you later.